Hello, Dr. Poe, and anyone else who may be watching this video. I am Thomas Matthias Carroll, and I am going to be walking you guys through my Module 12 PowerPoint. Let's get started, shall we? So this first slide is my introduction, and I wrote down a little bit of a thesis that I'm going to share with you guys today. So BE 170A1 has taught me so much about Earth's most precious substance, water. Over this past semester, my knowledge of water has grown exponentially, from how weather patterns form to water conservation, and overall just how to be a better global citizen. This course has been an eye-opener into how lucky we are as Americans to have access to clean drinking water. It's a luxury that not many other nations on Earth can say that they have. The following of this slideshow is just a portfolio showcasing my hard work and progress throughout this class, and it's a small window into my learning experience. So this is my personal water use and cost, which we did in modules 3 and 4. Dr. Poe had tasked us with creating a log of our personal water use over the course of 2 different days. After we collected the data, we were asked to calculate the cost of our water usage using a water cost calculator that was provided to us. The log was actually really surprising over just how much water I've really used that I wasn't taking into account. I thought initially, okay, maybe just showering and how much I drink on a daily basis and maybe like washing the dishes. But I found out that I actually used 18 and a half gallons and 50 ounces on the first day. And I used 21.75 gallons and 36 ounces on the second, way higher than I ever expected it to be. This came out to an average of 20.125 gallons and 43 ounces per day. Taking these figures and plugging them into our provided water cost calculator, I was given a cost of $19.20 a day. This took into account the service fee, conservation fee, and CAP, which is just how they broke up the cost for the different amounts of water you used. And I attached my log and my calculation below, as well as over the course of the slides, you'll be seeing cute pictures of sea creatures that I decided to throw in. Module 5 has had us doing a food water footprint. Sorry. We were asked to complete a survey on D2L to sum up our food water footprint. Since my diet is protein focused, I consume a lot of meats and nuts in a higher ratio to my vegetable intake. Although this diet is really tasty and is good for building muscle, its consequences lie in how water intensive it is. 1,054 gallons per year. We also calculated our transportation methods and used it to figure out our water consumption through that, 639 gallons per year. That's broken up through driving my car to school, driving my car across the country because I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and I like to have my car out here in Arizona, and also any flights I'll be doing for travel. We also subtracted the water we give back to the environment through recycling, which is about 8 gallons for me. And I'm really hoping to up that number by recycling more. My total water consumed on a yearly basis is 1,715 gallons. And attached below is my data from the survey. Module 6 had us doing a water carry and reflection. This was probably my favorite module the whole semester. We were assigned the task of carrying our water in a 1-gallon jug. And throughout the whole day, we were taking pictures of ourselves with that water container as we were drinking it, and it was depleting. The assignment really put into perspective how hard it must be for those in rural Africa to carry roughly 5 gallons and walk miles just to give clean drinking water to their families. It was amazing. My arms were pretty tired from the end of the day, but I just can't imagine the stress and load of having to do that every single day with much more weight and over a much greater distance. And here are some of the pictures of myself with the water. Module 8 had us doing a business and industry water footprint. I am interested in a supply chain management role as of right now. So I kind of broke down how water plays into supply chain management. If you're going into the military and you'll be running a big supply chain, you obviously have to provide an incredible amount of water for just that many troops who need a shower, eat, and drink every day. Module 10 had us doing a water sustainability comparison and reflection. I threw down my consumptive average water use, 20.125 gallons per day. My total water consumption in gallons was 715 gallons a year. My daily water footprint is in the lower half range of the class. Actually, we did a little poll to figure out how much people in the course were using per day. So I was actually a little bit happy to know that I was in the lower half of that water consumption. And my water consumption is actually less than the typical American citizen. I have 1,715 gallons, while the average American uses 2,200. This is a massive number. And this is the final slide of the presentation. It's our summative assessment, just showing what I've learned. BE 170A1 has been an absolute blast of a course to take this past semester. Prior to this class, I have never given much thought to water. I know that it comprises over 70% of our body and that it is critical for me to get enough of it in me in order to live a healthy life. But these past 11 weeks have shown me that water is so much more than that. It affects weather patterns, farming, different industries, and even human culture as a whole. I would have never thought that I consume over 30 gallons of water a day due to my diet, transportation, and hygiene habits. And I now view water as a precious resource that needs to be taken care of in order for the human population and our future generations to be able to have enough of. Thank you, Dr. Poe, so much for this course. It's been one of my favorite that I've taken so far in college. Here are my references for the photos and any research I had done throughout. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video.